talk truth to. Mock news one talk say so. One mad again. See the search for the truth. Mock news not the place. Pararan let the look face. Mock news let the look face. Truth to truth talk well. But politicians run well. Pastors run well. Pararan mother jackets well. One mad again.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. One talk. One mad again. Pararan tell them truth.
Yeah, my people, another day, don't shake for another strong mock news. I'm going to copy reading Pararan, one of Africa. Agboko di Maggi, they're not the first person to buy Maggi to take cook when you cooking also. What for cocaine? What di Maggi na? Now see finish that make good money turn over. And operation we can do. Now make the animal they work like this. And appointment we got give goats. Then make the animal they shit work. So today mock news is not a small mock news, but it's a very long mock news because so people go verse for me today. Especially the religion people. And that's what I will verse for me. But we only we'll go straight to the reason why we are here. No time. During this coronavirus, I don't say for Delta State, our government they do road. When you see road, and as I talk now, they say, Pararan, you want start again, we're gonna trick you. I mean, me trick you. And as I talk, I say, not me say they bribe me. This one, you know how they always insult king these days. I don't know say the king them they don't fold their trousers away. Two king for the town with the local government chairman and the people they represent them with our governor. Those of you don't know our governor now be this Okowa. This is Delta State governor. If you see the road where they do, the road not be here. So now I made the people for the town say, make I greet you for the road. See, because this road, where you never enter, nobody greet do this road. As you enter, now they do the road. So now the community people say, make I greet them. Because as I talk, some of them they look. And those of them never see the road. Regardez là-bas.
This is the problem I'm talking about. The problem I'm talking about. This is the problem I'm talking about. This is the wahala I'm talking about. Look at the roads everywhere. It's bad. This is the problem we are facing in Africa right now. Women are coming for the market. More woes. Problem everywhere. More woes. Eku Abraka Agbo Road. This is suffering that commuters have to suffer every day. Look at the level of the water. Just this morning rain. Slow and steady, slow. So bad. The rope cannot bear it. Sorry, driver. Move it. Let's try it this time. This time it's going to work. Go. Hey God, maybe it's not caught again. It's going. Oh! The women are suffering. They're trying to push their vehicle. This one is trying, it's locked.
dey see na abeg no think about the guy wey dey do the commentary. You dey see road for this modern world. Road work is swimming pool. I even hear say catfish dey inside the water. Catfish, it be like pond. Our mama dem and they push their car dey pass. This is Abraka now. They say put the governor. They say this one a federal road. Since na federal road, who wan tell the federal government to do the road? They say Abraka get two king. None of them fit dey talk. Abraka get people wey dey represent them. None of them fit dey talk. Abraka get local government chairman, which is woman. You no fit see talk. But if you reach revenue, una go collect. It's like Nigeria, una no know na right. Una suppose sue government for this thing. Even a lawyer for even case sue right. A lawyer na hero how kirikwe even be bona. Woman na see wetin people dey pass through. If you pass this road like 2 times a day, even your shadow go weak. Your shadow go do check up. See wetin. This one na my Delta state to see road. So I beg, on behalf of Abraka people, mona find solution. I dey talk to you now, governor. This thing dey Abraka stroke wey dey go Eku, Agbo, na this road dey. Make una help the people that they cry. And I trust you. We'll go straight to the other news, no time. For Nigeria, no be small kasala the boss. Our Minister of Transport, Oya Nakavi, Ore na Borigo, those of no on Ameshi, say they do railway where Nigeria won't use. No know where we won't pass go, where we won't pass the railway go somewhere. So it's just they borrow, even House of Rep fear. When they hear say so now 500 billion, so now 5.something billion. As I they hear the money, the TCF they would because of who where the money what would they call for just road where they borrow from China and China can give. China no wonder corona come from there. Una can like give people na so na take give corona now. Corona don't come up for there now. Obanajero, na so na say they give money. The guy just they borrow. Now that they ask a question about the borrowing and the income and wetin go happen, who say make una sign, who sign here, who not sign here. The guy they talk rude. This country, they don't see the country finish. The country, what would they so? Everybody big past the country. The minister big past the country. Who go ask the question big? This country na city today. Those of them never watch Regadela ba.
The House of Representatives Committee on Treaties, Agreements and Protocols reconvenes after a 3-week break for an investigative hearing into Nigeria's loan agreements. Government agencies and ministers have been invited, including the Minister of Transportation, who at the last hearing pleaded with the committee to halt its investigation in order not to scare the Chinese government away from giving the loan. As the hearing proceeds, a heated argument ensues between the Minister of Transportation and the committee chairman on an alleged $33 billion contract.
Can you provide this honorable committee with satisfied copies of labor plan, training programs carried out, and beneficiaries, and evidence of number of Nigerians working in all aspects of this project vis-a-vis their Chinese counterpart as provided in that agreement document?
The only contract we've awarded so far is $1.6 billion contract for Lagos Ibadan, which is under threat. Can
you speak to the questions I asked you now? You see, I told you from the beginning.
I have a choice.
Excuse me, sir.
I have two choices.
Please.
You gotta let me speak, or I stop.
Excuse me. I said when you ask question with time, you answer the question directly.
The minister is also unable to give the exact number of Nigerians working on the rail project.
Mr. Chairman, there are over 20,000 workers. Only 560 of them are Chinese. 560, and I wish to submit the document.
Can we have the document?
Because we need to begin to say the truth to Nigerians.
Can we have the document?
Mr. Chairman, I beg to submit the document.
No?
Don't worry, I know the House will raise them.
I know when to raise that.
This goes on for a while and even extends to the committee when a member tries to make a contribution.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'm only trying to guide you.
You can't guide me.
Mr. Chairman, with due respect, you do respect. Mr. Chairman, with due respect, I'm your senior in this parliament and I can guide you.
Okay. Honorable member, you are co-opted into this committee. You are co-opted into this committee.
Okay, thank you, my chairman.
I'm coming.
You have your way.
I'm in charge of this committee.
Thank you. Thank you.
The minister insists that the investigation of the committee has a political undertone and points fingers directly at the chairman.
Because it's good to tell Nigerians the truth. This is very political.
Nobody is telling lies.
And I will show all the contracts awarded by the PDP government since you want to bring this up.
Mr. Chairman, sir.
It's important, I tell you, sir, that contract was signed as a prelude to a loan. And there is no loan. And we may not get the loan because of you, Mr. Chairman. Because of the committee you've set up against the China loan. South-South, that contract is from Lagos to Calabar, which is the whole of the South-South. Mr. Chairman, we may not get that loan, so there's no contract.
The moment you talk, this one go say it's politics. Why you go dey ask me question like this? See the way they talk rude. This is Nigeria. So if another party no ask you question now, some people will say nah, because of say this will not dey my party. But the real party people, you see all of them, they support each other. I see what it be name, Minister of Information, what it be name, oh, down where they get that cap, like Mohammed. See what he talk. Regardez là-bas.
We didn't borrow money for services. We did not borrow money for overhead expenditures. We borrowed money for capital projects, rails, roads, bridges, power, generally infrastructure. And this is the first, this administration, of the series of inspections we are going to take along with you so that you can better enlighten Nigerians that there's nothing bad in borrowing, provided that borrowing is invested in infrastructure. There's nothing bad in borrowing, especially when that borrowing is going to create jobs or going to create an enable environment for the economy. I'm very excited, not because, just because I'm the Minister of Information. So when I got into the train this morning, especially this one, it's as clean, as modern as any coach anywhere in the world. And I was also quite impressed with the passion of the Honorable Minister. You can see that at every point in time, he's pushing the contractors. Say, look, I can't wait till October. I'll come back in 4 weeks' time.
So when we talk to the National Assembly to stop this their investigation of loan, they're not investigating corruption in construction. It's the issue of loan. What we meant is that they should please allow us get the loan for Ibadan to Kano, which is about $5.3 billion. Because if you're telling the man who lent you money that you don't like the way he lent you money, he won't lend you any further. That's the point. But for this one, we have 1.6 billion, for which we are contributing about between $200 and $300 million. But don't forget, they have not finished paying. They could stop at any time.
He said that they borrow the money to work, not be to shop. That they borrow to do road. My problem not be the money when I they borrow, the things when they do. My problem, put Ameshi, my problem, Nigeria fit take care of this railway. I say take care of Roy. Common airports, as airport give Nigeria money rich. See Lagos airport, airport now city too. Airport now born, he say airport they smell. If you go the toilet, your shit go wrong, go back. You don't use lift for Lagos airport. Lift. Lift. The sensor no dey work again. Now say they close. Boom. If you just say you want put your hand like they make it go, oh, but we keep broom, your hand go cut, come out. Not be to do this something. We not go fit take care of them. This railway, all this order they borrow, so give this thing 5 to 10 years. Everywhere don't go. Don't call it go borrow another money to do again. Now be just something. This country, we don't know how to take care of this country property. This one they go, this one say not be make get this way. Now be the problem. Not be the borrow, na the borrow. The borrow no consign us. Now the to take care of the something. Una no fit take care of her. Now make us no more na borrow because before we go wake up one day, una do actually country now. Because if una do thing una run come out, una family not dey here, una wife not dey, una children not dey, nobody dey here. Una just turn Nigeria now to workshop. As Amaya Jamaria. You say we dey borrow not to shop, not to do infrastructure, to do like this. We will see whether or not we take care of her. Go straight to the other news, no time. For Bayelsa, they don't scatter the election. They say they need fresh new election under 90 days. They say because they remove some kind of people wey dey support contest for inside something. Say they not do. They say they not reach the age. Say so INEC not get right to remove some people not to contest. So now make they redo new election for Bayelsa. I hear this thing there. I was so shocked alive. Those of you never watch out.
The Bayelsa State Governorship Elections Tribunal has nullified the election of Governor Oyedepo and his deputy, Lawrence Oyedepo. In a majority judgment delivered by Justice Yunusa Musa, the petition filed by the Advanced National Democratic Party, the tribunal held that the Independent National Electoral Commission unlawfully excluded the party from the November 16th, 2019 governorship election in the state. It therefore ordered INEC to conduct a fresh governorship election in Bayelsa State within 90 days. It further ordered that the petitioner should be included in the fresh election to be conducted.
The reason why they read this news is because of the lawyers them. Because I know they say most of the problem we get for this country now our lawyers them. The one that they behave. David Leon win. They say the deputy result not correct. They can give her to PDP. PDP don't win now. Don't they rule now? Another party don't come. They say they not add they join this thing. Maybe they do new one. This thing on they create war. I not there anybody side though. But on they create war. War not they create to state so. Who want just we make him win? Make una they do this thing from the beginning. Not be somebody don't win again. Win later on our way be the lawyer because some of una like bribe because if I not put some now, una call sue me. So soon they sue me for this mock news. Some of una like bribe. The moment they just bribe una with 1 billion, 500 million, una just call say we can rectify this issue. If we pass through here, we can cancel. No, na be the problem of this country. Now, don't scatter the election now. 90 days. But now we don't know what will happen now. Some don't they appeal for Bayelsa. Some say that they go appeal. Sometimes they go appeal again. They go bribe. Doctor say me they not do them again. Una they confused with the citizen. Who want come out. Then we start life. Now the time we don't do Bayelsa to make Bayelsa great again. Una go use that they go court. They go use the full Bayelsa money to go court finish. They go spend on a full money finish for court. Una say Bayelsa will see day like this. Go straight to the other news, no time. One country where they call Belarus. I been a Belarus. Cause see the way citizens they protest. They say the president don't they rule there for over 25 years. Don't even enter 26. Because he win election again with over 80%. The country people say na lie. Say the guy do wayo. Now over 200k, that is 200,000 people enter street, they protest. Peaceful one, they sit down the full street. No motor they move, no Holy Spirit they waka, no devil, nobody go even move, no fly. Everybody they protest. I see this, so I say I know. I need to show out to my Nigerian people. See, so now they wait for God to call God and Agent Michael to call help on for this country. So I'm on the way to those of you never watch out.
They called this their March for Freedom. It's estimated nearly 250,000 anti-government protesters took to the streets of Minsk 1 week on from the controversial presidential election. They gathered near Belarus' Second World War memorial, calling on Alexander Lukashenko, the man they say who stole that election, to go. Around 7,000 people have been arrested over several days of protests. Police have used clubs, rubber bullets and flash grenades. We want changes, and not just in a political sense, this protester says. We want human life to be valued in our country. That's it. That's the main demand. Just over a mile away, a smaller crowd gathered to rally in support of Lukashenko. The man who's ruled Belarus since 1994 claims he won the election with 80% of the vote. His message was defiant. Some want new elections, he said. Look out of your window. There are tanks and planes 15 minutes away from our borders, and it's no accident. NATO forces are massing. As Belarus stands at a crossroads, anti-government protesters fear the security forces hold the key to what happens next, as Moscow pledges its support for Alexander Lukashenko. Neil Connery, ITV News.
Women country, you see the way they stand for their right. They say the president must come out. President who come meet the face to face. They tell us say never go. You dey see am. You dey say as country they fight for their country. Una dey here to fight for this country. I go die yo. Police go shoot my yansh yo. I no wan come outside though. We go dey here day. I even go one church na so dey hear people dey say all the government die. I call dey look there and say guy, this one na wetin dey tell us wey we small. All the people who swear give say they go die. They even naked for some people swear give them. They still dey alive correctional. Swear no dey work politicians. Make I just turn na the gospel truth. And those are where your pastor they say pray bad government they will die. The gate of hell will open. My guy. Gate of hell, Etogbe, hellfire get their own problem. They try solve am. None if you say they won't call hard Nigeria will be king of hell, join their own. We need to march, come outside and protest for this country because now we don't even spoil where we dey go. Very soon they will tell us, Nigeria not call US, may not come anywhere again because we even spoil that all the rest place now. If you no wan stand, we dey fear to die. We cannot protest. People know the past 15. 5. How the government want to take on us serious. But if you come outside, like now me, with my friend, I just turn and say, more protests. Anywhere we do, more there everywhere. The government, they go, how many army Nigeria get? How many police they get? Things go change. But with they here, with the firm, I'm still okay. I get 2,000 from my account. I go the shoppers. We go day like this. You see the way country be. Go straight other news, no time. They here, they kabash. They tell God, make help you protest. They do late tabos. Our government Lacoste, Organica Lacoste. Go straight other news if you give it. Where will they turn and say the problem of Nigeria, Now some people, some particular people. Una go say Nigeria not good. God go see help una travel go another country. Una go reach there. Una go dey misbehave. Una don't already know where they go. For the past this week now, they just send me video of wetin court they do for Malaysia. I don't know where they think they see all those cutlass. Una even be like una dey act apocalypto. Cutlass where am no opiokma. Na so they cut each other up and down for Malaysia. Oh. This one na we cut the bush shop because of money. Some say they shop their money. Some say, guy, if you see blood now for full Malaysia now the tribe won't wash the country. This one na Nigeria people. I don't feel show na some videos. So I just show the ones where blood not there because I not there for this one. I can't see blood here. It mock me. I say here with blood money. Those of you never wash am. Regardez là-bas. This one they do the show now, so the rest one, Mona just go Google and now see them. Malaysia, una just come out from Nigeria, go fight una say they jump. How many story building they scatter? Which eye they want to look on? Because now if Malaysia starts now, go say, oh, they don't like Nigerians. They don't like Nigeria. You don't ask yourself, say, why Nigeria go South Africa, they don't go like us. Why Nigeria go Dubai, they don't go like us. Why Nigeria go US, they don't go like us. Why Nigeria go UK, they don't Malaysia, they don't go Singapore, they don't go. Even when Nigeria go fire, they don't go see like on. I should say devil no go even like on at all. Talk less of heaven. Because our character they smell. If now Malaysia people they do Nigeria like this, now they use cutlass, they butcher people like this. Black life matters. See what they do to your own brother or in the name of Curtis. Una join the court. Una no fit use the court to fight the government. Una they use the court to fight me and you way life they would tire. Since when you even did the court, wait till you don't use anti-achieve. Nobody say not wait till you don't. If you want buy Gary, they call they give you the Gary free. Or if you want buy car, they'll give you the car free. Una know they think. All the courts where we even get for this Nigeria. Why una not just come together? The black, the blue, the pink, the red, the green. Why una not come together as one force for we to fight our government? Una did there to use and take kill shoulder. Why you can't talk to my girl? You talk to my number one man. Now don't start to kill. See what una dey do for Malaysia. Then we'll go straight to that news, no time. When we dey turn and say this country, nobody go gree die for this country. Una go visit a place, say we just dey carry dey talk. One Nigeria army wey join army because of to make Nigeria great again. If you see wetin dey do this man, I no even need to talk much. I go just plan for una, una watch. If you see wetin dey do the army man, because he not die so. The way they take the suffer, those of them never watch regardez là-bas.
We have really passed through a lot. I beg Army that they should release my husband's rights to him.
I was enlisted into the army in 2003, January 2003. And after my training, I was posted to 82 Demonstration Battalion, Kaduna Jaji. We've been going to different operations. This very day, September 12, 2013, we're asked to go for a particular attack. They call the place Kafia Forest. We were briefed that the people who want to go and fight, they've been in that place since 2003, that they've become a strong force. Before we go, that an Alpha jet will go ahead of us in order to soften the ground for us so that we can just go in and just mob the rest. And we're so confident, we're so happy that today will be the end of this particular Boko Haram. So we advance, we're moving. At the time we get to a point where we can't see the Alpha jet anymore. So our commander said, we have to go. These people has already laid ambush on us. There was serious firing on us. Sir, it was a serious battle. Well, by God's grace, God saved my life. That very day, we lost 38 of our men. Then the next morning, the same commander came and meet us in the camp and began to say, gentlemen, now let us go and recover the body of our brothers, our lost fallen heroes. After his address, I now raise my hands up and now ask a question. You told us pointedly that the people are of a strong force, that we can't just go without the air bombardment. The Alpha jet go ahead of us to bombard, to soften the ground for us. He now said, you see, it's not his fault. The problem he has is the Air Force. The Air Force are the one that failed him. Knowing fully well to soldiers that it was not true. You know, soldiers from the rear, you know, they begin to murmur. And to an extent, they begin to shoot to the air. You understand? That is a lie. It's a lie. You understand? And the man left. A month later, I was redeployed to another place called Megumeri local government. I just see military police. And they said they need my attention. And I go. And they said I should come and put in statement, put it in writing that what do I know about what happened on the parade ground on so day. And I wrote. And I went back to my location. I was redeployed again to another place called Damasak. Then after a month later, they came and called me that the question I asked the other day was a mutinous question. And so therefore, I was charged for mutiny. Before I know, a week, a month, a year, from one detention to another, get to Abuja 2014. On a fateful day, Barrister Sam Femi Falana just came. He said those soldiers that were charged for mutiny want to see us. And he listened to our story. Then he now stood for us as our lawyer. Then the court martial began. The judgment was given. We're given death sentence. 4 of us were given death sentence. Then after a while, we were moved from Abuja to military intelligence in Lagos here underground. We were there for like a year, more than a year. We're not allowed to see our children. We're not allowed to see our wife. We're not allowed to see anybody. Finally, they moved us from there to prison. Our lawyer, Sam Femi Falana, took the case to appeal court. He did his best. He kept pushing. On the 50th day, that day I was in exam hall because I was writing my 200 level in the National University there, in the prison there. Then they came to call me that by God's grace, that was May, that appeal court has discharged and acquits our case. Then the prison staff made us know that we have been discharged and acquitted. The transfer, the detention and everything is 6 years. I thank God. I return home and meet my wife and meet my children intact.
This year, only question where the guy asked, and they sentence her to death. If we can carry lawyer, dismiss this guy without they not give her a payment, nothing, induce and not do one. Those are people who they won't die for this country, where they get desire to make this country great again. See the way they treat this man now. If this man not be good person, this man can even decide to join Boko Haram and kill us. You understand? Because he know the secret for army. Why they turn and say this Boko Haram will not the end so? Some of them are even Nigerian army where they don't tire for the Nigeria and they join Boko Haram because heavy army now what tweaky. God, thank you. I for don't go join Navy, die through away and serve because they can do yes sir. Then they will play more. You're going to do yes sir. Permission to go out sir. Hey, see what they do. This country cannot good. And was it there? Was say will you do it? Many before this one can talk so many they not even talk. What did they do there for Nigerian army? If I put story for now, I know just one show now so kind of Nigerian army they suffer. Nigeria police they suffer. Nigeria citizens they suffer. The only people who they enjoy this country is Nigeria politicians. They can take care of themselves. They be like that they be angel Michael. And as they enter position, they give their car, give them everything. But the people where they make una they get the money, una they squandalize anyhow. Una they look their sakamu. People where they work go come now they go come outside. Make sure say Nigeria they not take over. See what you na do. And no lawyer go gree stand for this person. No politician go gree stand for her. You say now you want they do. You want say even small. We just this country very soon everybody go run leave this country. Una it go be like play. The war where they concern, they no need prophet to even turn. All this prayer when they say fast for 40 days and 40 nights for Nigeria, it not the work, now your turn. It cannot work because the evil too much. The people they do the fasting and they see they do the evil. I'm not sure we get any spiritual people where they give us problem for this country. Now we mevo we see what they do this man. Nah. If this man not grant interview now, you know what he go day hard to do now. This guy can set bomb for this country now, bomb this country. We call if you say what happen. So I beg anybody who will fight for justice for this man, I beg stand for him. Rubbish. Go straight to that news, no time. Our bishop will get winners. Oh, yeah, na call out to. Those of you don't know what happened with this. He said Nigeria government won't bring trustee where go they monitor church account. He said this thing cannot work. He said, oh, dead body. The thing not go work when I know the way they shout now. He said because when God call her, nobody did there. He said because church is not a company where they guide. He said, oh, his dead body. The thing not go work. He said, like some people where you just sleep on the wrong side of the bed, now they come outside. God come with this law. He said, the body of Christ be like a wife. When you touch my wife, the man can provoke follow you. Say so the church is like wife to God, to Jesus. Jesus is the husband. Say so the thing not go work. I've watched this thing. The thing they go around. I say, what did it happen? Those of you never watch that.
Just before we leave, there was this sinister document that came on a Company Allied Matters Act, CAMA. And the same thing that was done some years ago when the Holy Ghost instructed me to warn the people is being repeated here. This is one most undemocratic policy forever. One, supervising minister of Company Act. Let me quickly correct. The church is not a company. You better understand this. That Registrar General has the power to remove trustees of the church and close the accounts of the church, and that does not require any court validation. Well, I know this must be somebody that woke up from the wrong side of the bed. Please note, this is a warning from the Lord, so I can be free from your blood. This will never work. Never work. Now, please note, the church runs on the patterns delivered by God. He says, see that you do all things according to the pattern shown to you on the mountain. Moses went to the Lord, set a man over this congregation, not to government. Government has no power to appoint people over churches. No power at all. In case you are not aware, this is a secular nation. Freedom of worship is one of our fundamental human rights in this country. This is a sinister, demonic attempt to stifle the church. The church is one of the greatest assets of this nation today. Please be warned. I have that prophetic obligation. Wherever the gang up may come from, be warned.
Woman, you see, some of you just did there. We know the dick side. Why government go do like this? Why government go do like this? You know, say me, I know the day one side. I go turn and why government go do it. For UK, you want me Nigeria be like UK. You want me Nigeria be like US. You want me Nigeria be like Canada. But the law wey dey that side, you don't want me to do it here. For UK, they get one way they call charity commission, and then I be like this CAMA wey Nigeria they want form now so. those one they monitor church account because the fraud where they pass through church account, some of them are not know because you just like your man of God, you just hey again this cannot because Nigeria government no they work because the law of Nigeria no they work, everybody corrupt. So anything where they talk about Nigeria government, una don't just stand because everybody hates Nigeria government. Nobody want to hear the truth. Ask Pastor Chris wetin they do for UK. Wetin people do where some fraudulent something they pass your account. If you never hear about wetin they do, oh yeah, regardez là-bas.
UK government's probe uncovers massive fraud in Oyakilome's Christ Embassy. So that's this headline. UK government's probe uncovers massive fraud in Oyakilome's Christ Embassy. So now let's find out exactly what the Brits have uncovered regarding the 419 preacher men. After a 5-year-long investigation into the finances of United Kingdom branch of Christ Embassy, founded by popular mega church pastor Chris Oyakilome, the UK Charity Commission has indicted the church's board of trustees of a wide range of fraudulent practices, including illegally paying more than 825 million naira, that's 1.767 pounds, to entities and organizations it shares close relationships with. According to the outcome of the inquiry published by the Charity Commission on its website last month, the church's board of trustees was incriminated for shoddy management of the church's account, arbitrary and curious payments, failure to comply with its grant-making policy, inadequate recording of its decision-making processes, and serious misconduct / or mismanagement in the charity's administration. In one particularly disturbing instance, the inquiry found evidence the church may be laundering or diverting funds of up to 288 million naira, that is 615,000 pounds approximately, from its UK branches to 6 accounts controlled by the church's Nigerian branches, Christ Embassy, Nigeria.
Ask Oshemolowo, Matthew Oshemolowo, what they doing for UK. They monitor your account. If they turn now wetin church account they do for this country, most of our money, whether they buy private jet, so they do like this. They tell you say na your tithe. Now the country money, politicians they help politicians they move out, and they tell they do. You don't ever ask yourself say all the private jet where on a pastor they buy, so where they don't go preach for US, where they don't go preach for Canada. Say now see Nigeria where they be like Whiskey and Davido. Now the Nigeria where they UK now they go preach for. This country too they sleep for a lot of things. Now we call if we say if government want to do something, we say it cannot work. Pastor, Romans chapter 13 verse 1 to 2. You need to obey the government because now God now put them. You understand? No government where God not put. And if you did not respect them, you face the judgment. In the Bible. You understand? Una no know what they pass. If they turn and what church they do here, church account they do here. Una go even they go monitor everybody for this country because we never know where they fling our money. Now one pastor just come say they use mistake to transfer 573 million into your account, church account. Mistake. Almost $2 million. Una know what church they do. Guy, they go monitor anybody. Everybody. Your sleep safe, they go monitor you. Some of them even just sleep. And so now you go dagger people anyhow for dream. They go monitor you, hold you for sexual assault. You understand what I mean now? Una no go notice because una love una pastor. Una you they comment. They say you cannot work. You have to think where. Why government say make they monitor their account? God call government. They use the church, they do fraud. They tell say hey. They go monitor anybody. If you cannot stay in this country, you go form your own country. I like what that person talk. No, because that needs no time. For Kenya, not be small castle and boss. God. Some army robbers, about 11. Some are breaking our entries, some are suspected criminals, some are killers, some are stealers. They don't sentence them to prison for remind. But because of the corona, they say, yeah, made they test them. They can put them for one cell. As they did the cell, where they look, say prison, where they go, the thing go, the thing not be here. Now they use, break one of the door for the prison, this thing. They call use until they dig. Oh boy. Why they turn and say this money is and prison break where Africa they wash, so he go put them for problem. If you say that lie, they call they break. Before the and they call they do the police call they hear. As the police they come, now they exchange am. They say the word of Jericho. They call the form prayer warrior for inside. They say the word of Jericho and the children of God are president. And they shout like that. They break. They break. Even the other said people, you know, say they be like, if you never go say once for police station, say they be like 4, 5 different rooms. So this side now, they be like 11. And then they sing. Even the police call they say, why be say these people can't know God today? You know, say they break. Before you look, you know, call the hear sound again. No word of Jericho, no amen, no like the police call the even the other say people call this what did it happen? Now there the other say they shout. Escape, oh, prison break. When they reach there, they don't dig big hole. They bust out. As they say me, they chase them, only one hand touch. The rest ones them, they discharge 10 discharge. Only one, they will shoot the lap. They say that one where dig, go bust out na army barrack. As he bust out, na army barrack he bust out, na they just hold am. You understand what I mean now? Oh boy. Those of you never watch that.
Police in Bungoma have launched a manhunt for 10 remandees who escaped from Bungoma Central Police Station earlier this Sunday morning. A group of 11 suspects escaped after digging through the wall on the rear side of the cell in which they were being incarcerated. One of them was arrested after being shot in the thigh as he tried to escape at the Bungoma airstrip. Wow. Let's get more from our very own Hassan Mugambe.
Bungoma Central Police Station was the scene of a movie-like incident that saw 11 inmates escape lawful custody. Small as it may look, this was the escape route after they managed to dislodge a brick from this hind wall of the cell in which they were held. Area OCPD Winfred Nanga saying that it appears they plotted the escape for a number of days while they were in custody.
They used a metal bar, which they cut from the frame of the inner door.
According to an incident report seen by Citizen TV, police officers on duty during the 3 a.m. escape were alerted on the development at the cells by an inmate who was not part of the escape plot.
A number of them are charged with serious offenses like robbery and defilement.
The escapees include Brian Ochieng Onyango, who is facing robbery with violence charges, John Wanyonyi, also facing robbery with violence, Clarkson Otieno, charged with burglary, Simon Wekesa facing assault charges together with Collins Juma Nyikuri, Alex Simiyu Muyeho, charged with stealing, Bramwell Baraza, facing defilement charges, Pascal Kiberenge, accused of impersonation, Emmanuel Wakoko, facing assault, and John Baraza Wekesa, held for breaking and stealing.
They were remanded at the police station waiting to be tested COVID-19 before they were taken to prison.
Luck was, however, not on the side of Isaac Wekesa, who is in custody on suspicions of stealing. He was shot in the thigh at the Bungoma airstrip as he tried to escape. He is currently receiving treatment at the Bungoma Referral Hospital under 24-hour armed police guard. The OCPD now appealing to members of the public to raise an alarm should they see suspicious characters amongst them. The escape coming just months after yet another attempt to escape from the same police station that was thwarted in July last year. Hassan Mugambe, Citizen TV.
The money is and prison break and so on. See, one go try for here. As he go break toilet, Tiki say he go bust out outside and suck away bust out. Shit, you understand? You understand? Africa say with America say not be the same. You understand what I'm saying now? But I don't know the way you because this one this one a prison. Maybe if na prison this one a say if na prison before now, I'm not sure say they for fit break come outside prison. You break come over prison. The one way that area na army barrack you go see yourself. You break come over army barrack, you go see yourself for where navy base. You go straight to that news no time. This news na for Oshomole. If una like all these Edo people mona carry they want me. When we see the truth more talk am, put Oshomole here. We don see say this period you not get work. As you not get work so, you not get handwork like you not get your personal handwork. As you not be APC chairman, you not just get your handwork. Now you waka dey go meet president say they need peace to reign like this for this election. Those of you never watch
Just weeks before the Edo governorship election, the former national chairman of the All Progressives Congress is asking for more security presence in the state to ensure a violence-free vote. Adams Oshomole, who has been actively involved in the party's election campaign, was speaking at a meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari in Abuja. He also reacted to allegations by the Director General of the Progressive Governors Forum of a plot to return as national chairman during the party's convention. Mr. Oshomole insists he is not prepared to engage in a war of words with Salihu Lukman, accusing him of being used by unknown persons to insult him.
Sermon do not change the heart of the devil. What changed the heart of men is the fear of sanction. And once one person is arrested from EPC, another person is arrested from PDP if they are found involved in unlawful possession of firearms and they misuse those firearms and they are arrested and prosecuted, the message is clear. Of course, you saw the governor, again, not me now, don't take it from me. You saw the governor saying he and his deputy, they have immunity.
My problem to Nigeria politician, the moment they don't enter into politics, nobody won't go back to their work again. The moment you finish, why you no go fit go start your own life? Must you dey there? All campaign, Oshomole dey inside. Oshomole dey everywhere he dey. You no just get your personal job. This one make peace no fit dey for this Nigeria. Everywhere you will see them. The moment they come out for post, they won't dey there. Anybody wey they want, they will put am. How you fit say kpaje no go reach am? This life wey we dey so, without say you follow Ize-Iyamu, you don't follow am. You can place people, stay your house. Make people now, if you say, you dey wan cause war for Edo. And if they really look at truth, you suppose dey your house. Allow Ize-Iyamu na big man. Put Ize-Iyamu. Wait first, you not be big man. If you want bath for us, no Oshomole they call bath you. You cannot do this thing your own. I don't understand this thing. This thing not be only Oshomole. Everybody they do this thing. Even Tinubu see they do. Everybody, Obasanjo they do. If una come for the post, una cannot just waka go sleep. Make new generation just come. No, if they would like or make them rule the Nigeria bend, you know, just go do your own thing. If you want talk from your house, do video, send them. Must you dey campaign grand, they do like this. Una not get job, una not dey spoil this country so. Later, if una don't spoil the country finish, una call the same youth call repair. How can we repair what we never spoil? We don't even get money to eat. We dey die. Una call they say the youth need to stand for this country. How we want to stand? You don't hungry man is how we want to stand? No money, nothing. Nobody will even help us. You go to say me youth come. This country no fit dey well. The moment you come up for post, please just carry your bag. Yeah, you keep gari what wow or na catfish business you dey do before. Go back to your position. Or no miliki job you want open hotel where they do short to just go there so that problem no go dey. Now this thing dey cause problem to Nigeria. The moment this governor come out, any governor wey wan come, he go follow and dey do campaign round everywhere. No, na dey bring problem dey come. So Oshina, go do your own work. Go take care of your family. Everywhere you dey they talk. Let me go straight to other news. If I like when I sort, I go conquer person inside this mock news. On time. So my people, if you like what you are wearing, put this TV and see how you fine. You understand? You understand what I mean? You know, so we fine. So now Apostle could run. If you like what you are wearing, you understand? So now number be this. Anywhere you dey, you go cheap and come. Okay, cheap here. So now the runner. So mona me time can you know easy. Now twice a week. Now they give me close now. As I read today Wednesday now. On Saturday again, they'll give me another one. Just to make una they okay. I know say today when I was say my eye do one kind, I know where. You understand? I'm not too well like that, but I don't know what to make me know where. You understand? I know say some of them they think not say so. They say you don't. I'm not just where. I don't just understand why somebody will turn and say no way when I will say maybe dagger or maybe drink or maybe you understand now. No, I'm not just where. Somebody can just day you go you don't know where. You understand now? Go to your dad is no time. So my people now will just stop. My name is Pararan Pararan one of Africa. Agbokodi Maggi, the first person to buy Maggi to take cook. On Saturday I'm coming. By that time we don't wear. We don't wear. See you.
Pararan one talk true too. Mock news one talk sense. Pararan one mad again. Hey. Pararan the talk bitter true. The pain the battle.